looking for me. I'm wide awake, talking to these naked walls. They ain't got too much to say. I get tired, and my mind goes out the gutter. The past and present run together, kinda like they used to. I can't believe that you're not alone. Happy as hell, ain't done moved on. But he's a banker down in Austin. I thought you always hated it there. Or I'd be a little more answer your phone. Just don't make me believe these things I can't believe. This late. If you do, it's unexpected, and if you do, it turns out great, but only for a little while. Till you realize what you've done, till you see that morning sun. You always stuck your tail and you start to run, and I can't believe you're not alone. Happy as hell, ain't done moved on. I can't believe out the boss, so you told me that you needed it there. Well, I'd be a little more into your phone. Just don't make me believe these things I can't believe.
Say you're going out late, I count down till you call me. It's just one of those things that you do when you're lonely. Ain't all about the chest, but you won't ever let me catch you. And I wish I was the same, but I know I'm gonna let you in again. And when I do, it's gonna hurt like hell, and you don't mean to. That's what I tell myself, but why you gotta be so heartless? I know you think it's harmless. You're tearing me apart, and girl, the hardest part is you're so high on attention, taking my from inches. Leave me in the darkness, never finish what we started. Girl, why you gotta be so heartless? Yeah, why you gotta be so heartless? Look, Monday night was definitely not a night. Tuesday night was just another fight. Tuesday, Wednesday I thought everything would change. Thursday came and it was still the same. Friday night we went out on the town. Saturday we should've burned it down. Sunday morning came and now you're gone. I should probably know this shit by now. Oh, yeah, I should probably know this shit by now, but no, no. Why you gotta be so heartless? I know you think it's harmless. You're tearing me apart, and girl, the hardest part is you're so high on attention, taking my some inches. Leave me in the darkness, never finish what we started. Girl, why you gotta be so heartless? Yeah, why you gotta be so heartless? Why you gotta be so in between loving me and leaving? Oh, yeah, I should probably know this shit by now, but no, no. Why you gotta be so heartless? I know you think it's harmless. You're tearing me apart, and girl, the hardest part is you're so high on attention, taking my some inches. Leave me in the darkness, never finish what we started. Girl, why you gotta be so heartless? Why you gotta be so heartless? Girl, why you gotta be so heartless? Girl, why you gotta be so heartless? Oh.
Get ready for the biggest virtual monster truck event of the year. MJL World Finals is heading to Las Vegas for the first time ever.
I'm at the top now, one more time.
One going for a wild ride. Can he save this?
32 of the best compete in racing and freestyle.
Big leap. Oh, look out, look out. It's the wheel a little bit. Get the consecutive.
History will be made for one final time.
One more time.
Gonna go for the wheelie. Oh my goodness. Moonwalk on top of the ramp.
August 3rd through the 4th, live on YouTube.
will straight up leave your and you'll be the one who's left missing me. Yeah, this time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway. This time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway. Someday you'll see things my way. 'Cause you never know, no you never know when you're gonna go. Someday you'll see things my way. 'Cause you never know, no you never know. Check out.
Hello. Okay, we're alive. For some reason, I couldn't see the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final event here of Monster Jam Live Season 10. This is the last points paying event here of the season. We're ending things off here in El Paso, Texas for Stadium Championship Series 4. My name is Brandon Adam, calling the action here as I've been all season. And this time, I'm joined with the driver of Team Hot Wheels Firestorm over in the Fox Sports 1 Championship Series West, Jackson Mazzaros. So Jackson, tell you what, this is the last time that we're going to see these sets of drivers here in Stadium Championship Series 4. The battle for the points title and the battle to get into the main field of the World Finals 10. It's only getting sharper and it's only getting closer from here, man. What can we expect out of these drivers here tonight?
Completely honest, I'm not sure. Driving my truck and working on it all season, I haven't quite had enough time to watch this lineup play out, but I truly think it's the most intriguing lineup when any event's going to be anyone's game. As you can see on the results page, it has the most diverse set of winners of any tour. So I really have no expectations for this event tonight. Except, Jax Cohen seems to have a pretty considerable points lead. And he might just extend that and win the championship. And speaking of which, he comes out for qualifying first. Jax Cohen and Jester.
And lined up right opposite of him, it is the guy who we beat last time to get the racing win in Anaheim, California, Trevor Michalesco in Storm Damage. See here, both drivers are going to take this Chicago-style course here. Very familiar with this track, although it's much tighter than before. They go off the line here, and let's see them how they approach these corners.
Jack seems to be taking it a little wider than Trevor. Might be trying to build up speed, and it seems to be going in his favor as he takes the lead into the second turn. Jack takes it a little tighter this time, and he out-qualifies Trevor at the line.
Yeah, tell you what, man, you don't usually see that Just go as fast as it usually performs in other circuits. But Jax Cohen, of course, he's no stranger to virtual monster truck competition, has the skill, able to pay the bills there in qualifying. The times are in a 16.048 for Jax Cohen in the Jester and a 16.261 for Trevor Michalesco and Storm Damage. Cool. It's getting word here. We're waiting on our next pair of qualifiers here. Canyon Prude and the Big Kahuna expected to show up. He still seems like he's trying to find his keys in the locker room.
And we've just gotten word that Kenyon Pruitt will not be showing up for qualifying tonight, so going out for a bye run in qualifying is going to be Matthew Hood in Raminator.
See what happens here in this qualifying pass. Matthew Hood, currently 11th place in points, and of course, points are awarded here in qualifying. This is the first season that we've been doing that. And he goes off the line here. Let's see if he's able to go into that low 16-second range like our other competitors.
Matthew Hood taking a pretty smooth turn first time out. Seems to be managing his speed pretty well, taking it a little bit slow, make sure he doesn't get crossed up. And that's a nice smooth pass for Matthew Hood.
Yeah, well, kind of clipped that car up and over that last turn. So that's just a little bit of an issue to resolve here for racing. But tell you what, still pretty smooth for the most part. We're going to get the time in here for Matthew Hood, and it seemed like it was a 16.930 for the Raminator. Tell you what, the track conditions out here in El Paso, Texas, the dirt is much more sandy than I think it's been before here. Very slick dirt. We're seeing these drivers here adapt to it in real time. And that's the purpose of this qualifying round here. It's just the drivers to get that extra bit of a practice pass, if you will, underneath the bright lights, shake off the nerves, really get used to the truck and the track conditions. And coming up next here, this guy possibly in contention for a main field spot. It's Michael Alonso in the Devastator.
And his qualifying opponent tonight definitely in contention for a main field spot, holding second place on the series, Lucas Hansen in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
See what happens here. Lucas Hansen, he took the first 2 racing competition wins of this series, and he's looking to go back into the winner's circle here. Has to go through qualifying first. Both drivers going to leave the line right now.
Dead even off the start, Lucas and Michael. Going into the first turn, Michael takes a bit wider, Lucas stays tight and clips the car, still maintains the lead, Lucas Hansen. Now into the second turn, Lucas seems to have that turn a bit smoother. Michael loses more ground, and it's going to be Lucas beating out Michael in qualifying.
Yeah, very fast pass right there from Lucas Hansen. He did clip that yellow car around that first corner, had to kind of check up a little bit going up and over the ramp, but it seemed like it didn't hurt him all that much. Times are in on both of these guys. A 16.652, the time for Michael Alonso and the Devastator. And Lucas Hansen in Dalmatian, look at this, a 15.779. The first driver tonight to enter into that 15-second range. Lucas Hansen doing so by about 0.3 of a second on the rest of this field.
Moving on to our next qualifying matchup, starting out with Tristan Ortiz and Soldier Fortune.
And representing 35 years of the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, he's going to go up against Ethan Isaac behind the wheel of the Gravedigger. Tristan Ortiz, both of these guys, I feel like they've came really close to getting a racing win. Tristan Ortiz, he got a pole in one of the previous events here. Issues on the line right there for the Gravedigger. Not sure what happened, but that will have an impact on his time.
Now, as they get through their first turn, Ethan Isaac clips the car, gives Tristan Ortiz some ground to work with here in qualifying. In the second turn, Tristan takes it even faster and beats out Ethan for qualifying.
Yeah, not sure what happened there on the light for Ethan Isaac. Not sure if we're looking at a red light call, but just want to point this out here. We've been saying this all season. It does not matter how late you leave the line. The time start once those front 2 tires leave the flower line, not when the light goes green. It is going to be a DQ for Ethan Isaac and the Gravedigger. That was a red light call. Unfortunate break right there for the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. Tristan Ortiz on the other end, a 16.18. That's going to put him in, I think, 3rd place at the moment. Yep, 3rd place.
Now we're going to start our final qualifying matchup for tonight. First out is going to be Rogelio Hernandez in the Mad Scientist.
And he is going to go up against one of the rising stars here in Sim Monsters competition, Zach Antizana, coming out in the Metal Militia. Zach Antizana surprisingly has not picked up a win in racing. He did get the top qualifier spot in Tampa, Florida, the second event of this season in the series. And he's gotten 2 freestyle wins, but he's looking to go and get that racing win, his first one of the season. No better event to do it than here in the finale. Waiting on both guys to get staged here. Rogelio Hernandez on the line, waiting on the Metal Militia. And we take a look at the green light on the bottom of the screen. Lights are clean on both guys, and they go off.
Another very even start between Rogelio and Zach. Coming out of the first turn, looking pretty even on the racing lane. Zach noses over a little bit. Now into the second turn, they're still keeping dead even. But Rogelio takes the win in qualifying over Zach tonight.
Tell you what, I'd say that was the smoothest pass that I think we've seen here tonight. Rogelio, a perfect line coming around those wide open corners. The times are coming in on both of these guys here. Rogelio with a 15.884, that puts him into second place. And a 16.428 was the time for Zach Antizana and the Metal Militia. So folks, that is it for qualifying here tonight, it seems. And we have a winner. There you go, man. 14 points on the board. Lucas Hansen and Monster Mutt Dalmatian locking in when it matters the most here in the final round. Tell you what, Jackson Mazzaro's huge implications here on points, considering that Lucas Hansen is right underneath Jax Cohen in second place in the point standings.
Yeah, that's true. Anything can happen for Lucas Hansen to take that victory away from Jax, but Jax still has 15 whole points on Lucas Hansen right now, and he's very much capable of spreading that gap or maintaining it.
Absolutely, folks. We're going to get our drivers seated into our racing bracket here tonight. Unfortunately, a lot of no-shows here for the finale, but we're still going to make what we have here in El Paso, Texas. So, folks, we're going to get our drivers situated in the bracket, and we will be back here for the last single elimination tournament racing competition of this series, Stadium Championship Series 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here after that very short intermission break here for Monster Jam live here in El Paso, Texas. We're going to get underway with the racing competition, and you can take a look at our bracket right now. These are the results following qualifying very few races here. We're only going to see just 3 matchups here in round number 1. And tell you what, we're going to take a look here at both sides of the bracket. Lucas Hansen, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, your number 1 qualifier. He gets that automatic advancement into round number 2. He's going to take on the winner between Matthew Hood and Ethan Isaac. And then afterwards, there's no other races on that side of the bracket. Tristan Ortiz and the Soldier Fortune get an automatic bye run, as Mario not able to show up. And then Trevor Michaelesco and Storm Damage, solid in qualifying, got 5th. He's also going to get that bye run into the next round to take on Tristan.
And moving on to the right side of the bracket, Rogelio Hernandez and the Mad Scientist gets the 2nd place spot in qualifying, so he gets an automatic bye. And then our next round 1 matchup will be Michael Alonso and Devastator versus Canyon Pruitt and Big Kahuna. Then another bye run for Jax going into round 2, driving Jester. And then our final round 1 matchup will be Zach Antizana and Metal Militia versus Ethan Jones in Hurricane Force.
See what happens here tonight. As again, only just 3 matchups here in round number 1, and we're going to get underway with our first one here, which is Matthew Hood and the Raminator going to go up against Ethan Isaac and the Gravedigger. Now, Ethan Isaac, he red-lit in qualifying, but if I had to say the pass that he had, aside from the start, was actually pretty smooth. So this could be a statistical upset here. The 9 seed taking out the 8 seed. Both drivers going to get staged and ready. And Jackson, you could call them as they leave the line.
Here we go for our first round 1 race tonight, dead even off the start. Ethan seems to have a bit of a faster launch off that racing lane. Taking the first turn, Ethan clips the car. Looks like Matthew Hood might have a bit of a lead here. Now going into the second turn, Ethan makes up all that ground. Oh, but that might be a 1 tire for the Gravedigger. We're going to have to watch the replay on that one.
Yeah, good eye right there. It was clean according to our officials. So Ethan Isaac and the Gravedigger, he crossed that stripe first. That checkered green and yellow design there on the flower line. He will be moving on into our semi-final round, it seems. And we are also going to see the times here on both of these guys, I think. Yeah, there you go. 16.890 the time for Matthew Hood in the Raminator, and a 16.29 the time for Ethan Isaac in Gravedigger. And again, Ethan moving on to the next round. Next race here, moving on to the other side of the bracket. So that's the first half of round 2 set. Lucas Hansen, top qualifier, going to go up against Ethan Isaac. And then Tristan Ortiz will take on Trevor Michaelesco, seeds 4 and 5. Now, tell you what, man, this race, Michael Alonso, this is a guy that we're looking at here that could possibly get that spot into the Monster Jam Live World Finals 10 main field. But again, he's got 2 more competitions to go up against here. And his first challenge is Canyon Pruitt and Big Kahuna, the 10 seed. Going to see what happens between these guys here as we get the second race underway.
Still waiting for Canyon Pruitt and Big Kahuna to approach the line. He still might be dealing with those issues he was having during qualifying.
Not sure what's going on here with the Big Kahuna. Tell you what, I mean, Jackson, when we look at this tracker, I mean, obviously you're no stranger to these kind of wide open Chicago-style tracks here. I mean, what is the sort of strategy that you take around a track like this? We see some drivers taking it wide, some drivers really cutting it close to the jumps here. Let's see how Michael Alonso approaches it, but yeah, very interesting line that these drivers got to take around this very slick surface.
Be taking a bit of a wide turn, trying to build up speed there. But that doesn't quite matter in terms of the bracket, because he's going to be making it to round 2 regardless. Just trying to get more of that seat time on this track and hope for better laps in future rounds.
Very smooth pass right there for Michael Alonso. Like you said, Jackson, no pressure on his shoulders there. We will be getting a time in just a moment here. And the times are in a 16.546 from Michael Alonso and the Devastator. Big Kahuna's Canyon Pruitt unfortunately not showing up here. But that's more points here on top of the board for Michael Alonso.
We are also receiving word now that Ethan Jones and Hurricane Force will not be coming out for racing tonight, so that gives Zach Antizana yet another automatic bye into round 2. So there we have round 2 of our racing bracket. Lucas Hansen versus Ethan Isaac, then Tristan Ortiz versus Trevor Michalesco, Rogelio Hernandez versus Michael Alonso, and Jax Cohen versus Zach Antizana.
Certainly a competitive racing bracket that we have here. And tell you what, man, this is looking to be a good race here. Lucas Hansen, the top qualifier, going to go up against Ethan Isaac and the Gravedigger, and both guys leave the line.
Pretty tight turns from both drivers. Lucas Hansen clipping the car once again, and that lets Ethan take the lead. Can Lucas make it up here? Out of the second turn, clipping it again, and that's going to be Lucas winning that round 2 race, moving on to the semifinals.
Yeah, we got a replay here. You can see the same issue that Lucas had in qualifying. He was not able to clear that car for the second time here tonight, and he does the same thing around this green car. We take a look here at the line, and it was indeed Monsterma Dalmatian getting the win here, it seems, and we make it official with the times. Jackson, you can read them off here. Yep, there you have it.
Ethan Isaac completes this race with a time of 16.133. Lucas Hansen with a time of 15.886. Much faster. Well, not much faster objectively, but with how hard these guys are pushing the trucks, even a difference of 0.3 seconds is quite a lot.
Absolutely. Tell you what, these guys no stranger to each other, Tristan Ortiz and Trevor Michalesco. And unfortunately, the same light issue that we saw Tristan Ortiz get plagued with last week or last event in Anaheim, striking him again right there against Trevor. But look at this, Trevor with a little bit of latency issues as well. Both drivers coming around the final turn here. And that is going to be storm damage. Trevor Michalesco in a back and forth matchup is going to get the win there, move into the semifinals. Take a look at the times here in just a moment. Again, bit of issues on both guys here, but relatively fast passes nonetheless.
Lines will be coming in shortly. Trevor Michalesco finishes with a time of 16.137. Tristan Ortiz with a time of 16.134. But again, those light issues really struck Tristan back there, and that gives the win to Trevor Michalesco. And he moves on to the semifinals.
Yeah, that's the second time that's happened to Tristan Ortiz, where he's ran the faster pass of the, compared to the other guy, but unfortunately he loses at the light. I hate to lose that way, man, because I experienced that against Jason Poe in some other event, but we take it on the chin and we move on, and that's the only thing Tristan can do from here on out as well. As we got one more race, it seems. A couple races, actually. Second half of round number 2 underway with Michael Alonso in the Devastator going up against the second fastest qualifier, Rogelio Hernandez, and the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. We're waiting on both guys to pull up here, and they are about to take off.
Go starting even off the line. They're both going to take the first turn here. Rogelio still looking fast, and he gets a very slight lead over Michael Alonso. Michael bouncing right into that second turn, but Rogelio takes it nice and tight and takes that win. Oh, Michael flips right into the wall. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. We talk about the points race en route to the World Finals 10 main field, and that is exactly what you do not want to do here. Tough break for Michael Alonso. I mean, he was pushing it at 110% against Rogelio. That's exactly what you have to do. But yeah, man, that's not a good look. They're flipping over next to that wall like that. Time's coming in on both of these guys now.
Michael Alonso finishes his lap with a time of 16.344. Rogelio gets a time of 15.917. Another fairly wide gap in times there between Rogelio and Michael. And once again, Rogelio moves on to the semifinals.
Rogelio Hernandez, it seems like the only other competitor to consistently run in that 15-second range compared to some of the other guys. Right up there with Lucas Hansen in the Monster Dalmatian. Question is, who will he take on here in the semifinal round? This is going to be a solid race here. Jax Cohen in the Jester. This guy's been all over the shop with the trucks that he's been driving this season. He's going up against Zach Antizana and Metal Militia, chasing his first racing win of this season. Waiting on both drivers to pull to the line here. Last race of round number 2. We go underway, and they got the green.
Right, here we go with Jax Cohen versus Zach Antizana. Both beautiful, smooth turns, but Zach really clips that car hard, and that sends him into the lines in the track. Jax Cohen has a huge advantage here, and that looks like he takes it for the race win in round 2 and puts him into semifinals.
Tell you what, man, Jax Cohen, no stranger to the semifinals here. Been a great racer over in Stadium Championship Series 4. Zach Antizana, tough break right there. But I mean, again, that's sometimes what happens when you're pushing your equipment at 110%, man. You're prone to making those mistakes like that. Times are in a 15.855. Tell you what, Jax Cohen now in that 15-second range, along with Rogelio and Lucas. And he got the win right there. And folks, that has been it for round number 2 of racing. And Jackson, you could take a look here at this bracket. Walk us through the 2 matchups we're going to see here en route to the final round.
That's right, Brandon. Here we are with the 4 final drivers moving on to the semifinal round. First matchup will be Lucas Hansen and Monster Dalmatian versus Trevor Michalesco and Storm Damage. Then followed by Rogelio Hernandez and the Mad Scientist versus Jax Cohen and Jester.
Going to be an interesting semifinals here. Trevor Michalesco and Lucas Hansen on the line. They got the green. They go off here pretty evenly. Coming around the first turn. Look at this. A very aggressive entrance right there for Trevor Michalesco, making sure to get that back end whipped around. The Dalmatian again. Lucas Hansen with the same issues coming around those cars. Will it cost him, though? They come to the line. Dalmatian crosses the stripe first.
I tell you what, Brandon, I really don't think clipping the cars here is an issue for Lucas Hansen, because on a sandy track like this, it seems like his strategy is to keep as tight as possible, knowing how much you can wash out, and that seems to be working very well for him.
Yeah, surprisingly, it seems like he's been able to cut into that corner a bit more compared to these other competitors. The tire, that car is not really acting as a wall, and the times are in a 16.980 for Dalmatian. Lucas Hansen 16.115 the time for Storm Damage's Trevor Michalesco. So Lucas Hansen, again, he's not been the cleanest, he's not been the smoothest, but he has been the fastest, and that is what matters here tonight. Last race here of the semifinals. I say last, second race of the semifinals. Rogelio Hernandez going up against Jax Cohen. Both of these guys, they know each other since way back when. Good friends here on the track, but enemies when they pull to the line here and go head to head. Rogelio Hernandez actually beat out Jax Cohen in San Diego, California when we had that mud fest. Took him out to win the racing bracket, and now it could either be repeat or revenge here as these drivers fight for a spot in the championship round.
Here we go off the line. The light turns green. Escalade versus Jestalade.
I like that.
Moving into the first turn, Jack seems to take it a little bit tighter. I really don't know who has the advantage at this point. It all comes down to this final ramp hit right here.
Oh, wow.
It looks like it might have been Mad Scientist in my eyes, but we might have to see a replay on that race.
Was it redemption or was it revenge here? They come around, or this is the second turn, or the first turn. They're moving into the final turn now. Both drivers, super early entrances coming around. They're getting the back end of their trucks whipped around as quickly as possible. And to the line here. Oh my gosh, that could be Rogelio. That's close.
Yeah, to me, Rogelio definitely has that front tire further ahead of the line, and that's it. Rogelio wins that race right there against Jax. Very close times on the board, 15.917 for Rogelio, and Jax finishes with 15.90. But I guess Rogelio must have treated him just a little bit off the lights, and there you have our final round for tonight. Lucas Hansen and Monster Dalmatian versus Rogelio Hernandez in the Mad Scientist seeds 1 versus 2. What more could you expect from tonight?
Of course, this is shaping up to be a super fast race. Both of these drivers ran in the 15.9 second range. And we're going to take a moment here to meet our final round contenders for the last time in the fuzziest tour of the season, Stadium Championship Series 4. Let's take a look at who we have here pulling up to the line.
Coming out first for our championship race here tonight in El Paso, Texas, Rogelio Hernandez in the Mad Scientist.
And he's going up a guy who's won this thing 2 times before. Looking to get back into the winner's circle, it is Lucas Hansen and Monster Dalmatian. Both of these guys have actually won the racing bracket before here. Rogelio have been winning it once, and Lucas twice. Both drivers pulling up to the line here. And they're going to get the green light. Clean lights on both, they go off the line.
Here we go, Rogelio Hernandez versus Lucas Hansen going into the first turn. Looking pretty even there. Lucas seems to have the slight advantage. Now we go into the second turn. Oh, Rogelio clips the car there. That pitches his truck forward and loses him the race. Lucas Hansen and Monster Dalmatian is going to be your winner here tonight.
Let's see, man. We got the replay here. So they're coming. That was after the first turn. As you said, Jackson, the nose of Rogelio's truck went forward. You see right there, and that lost him the race. Lucas Hansen and Monster Dalmatian with the comeback over the very last jump.
There are the lap times right there. Rogelio gets a time of 15.996. Lucas with a time of 16.084. But despite that, Lucas Hansen and Monster Dalmatian wins racing tonight for the 3rd time this season.
Wow. I tell you what. I mean, if I'm Rogelio, I'm definitely pissed off about that. But tell you what, man, 13 out of 14 points, nothing to be ashamed about. Lucas Hansen for the 3rd time this season, back in the winner's circle. He was your #1 qualifier. He takes it here, a double down in the finale of Stadium Championship Series 4. I mean, unbelievable showing out of this guy. And folks, that has been it here for the racing portion of this event. Lucas Hansen, again, top qualifier, racing champion, racing winner. And now we're going to move in here to the freestyle competition. We're going to cut some of these obstacles. We're going to bring a couple of car stacks as well out here. And folks, this is shaping up to be one of the most entertaining freestyle competitions of the whole season, as you don't want to miss out on it after this intermission break here. After this, again, this very short intermission break here in Monster Jam Live.
Running on crushed up hills, racking up bar tab bills, crawling in and out of caves just to find my thrill. I've been on one so long, taking one off feels wrong. Everybody knows that that's my deal. This never-ending bender I've been waiting on. When it's long gone, I'm gonna be lonely. The good times, they don't need me. If I take it easy, the body's gonna keep on going when I'm gone. I stopped drinking the whiskey, but she won't even miss me. She gonna find another one to keep her warm. I'm counting up in my head, strangers up in my bed, forgetting the best years of my life. 'Cause it's good times, they don't need me. They don't need me. Tearing up them hotel rooms, breaking girls' hearts in two. Just another day that I'm still missing. Locked in 4 a.m., trying to figure out where I am. Reposado when the room's still spinning. This never-ending bender I've been waiting on. When it's done, I'm gonna be lonely. The good times, they don't need me. If I take it easy, the party's gonna keep on going when I'm gone. I stopped drinking the whiskey, but she won't even miss me. She's gonna find another
Get ready for the biggest virtual monster truck event of the year. MJL World Finals is heading to Las Vegas for the first time ever.
I'm at the top now, one more time.
Wad going for a wild ride. Can he save this?
32 of the best compete in racing and freestyle.
Big leap. Oh, look out, look out. Look. It's the wheel a little bit. Gets a consecutive.
History will be made for one final time.
One more time.
Gonna go for the wheelie. Oh my goodness. Moonwalk on top of the ramp.
August 3rd through the 4th, live on YouTube.
Your crack of dawn, Monday morning coffee, strong pouring everything you got into a paycheck Friday night. Your power stroke, diesel backhoe riding, king of beers, 18-wheeler driving, living life in between the lines of clocking in and quitting time. Then the six-string circus comes to town. We hang them speakers over the crowd. When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl they're taking home tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah high from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're drinking, the smoke that we're smoking, the party we're throwing, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on. You're a little shy thing with a wild side on a night like this. You just can't hide, cause it's time to live it up. So come on and raise your cup. If we're talking about memories, yeah, we're gonna make up. Talking about rules, you know we're gonna break up. When the lights come on, everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing every word to every song of the girl they're taking home tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah high from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're drinking, the smoke that we're smoking, the party we're throwing, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on. Yeah, we all the same cause we thinking the same thing. We on the same page cause we sipping the same drink. Here's a little something to thank y'all for showing up. Aldine and the boys are about to blow it up. When the lights come on and everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing every word to every song of the girl they're taking home tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah high from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're drinking, the smoke that we're smoking, the party we're throwing, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, your buzz blowing it up, it's going all night long. When the lights come on.
I've paid my dues.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special announcement to make. We have a special announcement to make here, Jax Mazzaros and I. Jax Cohen has officially locked up the Stadium Championship Series 4 points title, and he gets his very first Monster Jam Live points title here in this league. And I tell you what, man, he drove 5 different trucks to get to this position, and he locked it up here one competition out of the ending of this finale. I tell you what, man, Jackson Mazzaros, this guy has had one hell of a journey, and this is it, man. He's locked it. He is the 4th seed, automatic seed, into our Monster Jam Live World Finals main field.
Till the end, we are the champions. We
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here once again for the last points paying competition here this season at Monster Jam Live. It is freestyle live here in El Paso, Texas. The final competition over in Stadium Championship Series 4. And again, Jax Cohen, we just announced him the points champion. He has that huge weight of the world off of his shoulders. He could just kind of coast here in this freestyle competition. However, it is still a battle here if these other drivers want to get some good points on the board, get a high standing in this series, possibly lock himself into the main field of the World Finals. And tell you what, Jax Mazzaros, man, what can we expect out of these drivers as they wind down freestyle in this series?
You know, I'm gonna be expecting at least some of these drivers to take it pretty hard on this track, knowing that this is the last freestyle event of the season, and that there's a great number of drivers who have not won freestyle yet. I'm sure they want it badly at this point.
Absolutely. Tell you what, we're waiting on our first competitor here. Only 9 guys here competing in freestyle. And first up, this guy, he's won freestyle before. No stranger to the winner's circle. Tristan Ortiz and the Soldier Fortune. Let's see if he can get another Sanctioned Sim Monsters win on the board for his name.
Tristan Ortiz is staged and ready. Has yet to make his first hit to start the timer. Coast around the track a little bit.
Oh, okay.
He's going to start at the backflip ramp. Nice elevation off of that. Lands it on the front tires clean and smooth, and that starts the timer for this freestyle.
Very interesting start. Usually see that out of an Aaron Lurie or Julio Balan Jr. Tristan Ortiz taking a page out of their books, follows it up with some nice air over that inner column, and then goes in for the hybrid, gets the slap wheelie. There you go.
A little bit of a slap wheelie, transfers it into the triple long jump nicely into a cross thread. And he turns it around, hits the face of the pod, combos it up on the other side. Nicely done, Tristan Ortiz.
Very nice transitions from move to move, good flows. Well, I had to check up a little bit right there, but he's back in across the track diagonally. Oh man, had to check up a big time up and over the logs. But he's good to go, back on all fours.
He's gonna steer it around again, hit the 8-pack. Hard tires there, lands it downside a little bit, and sort of swipes the jammer, puts him into the corner. Nice move right there.
Up and over that single column hybrid right there. Oh, he actually used the side of that hybrid to get a slap wheelie going. Didn't get it all the way up, but still pretty creative hit right there nonetheless. Goes up and over that cut race lane to follow up.
He's going to turn it around. He has about 45 seconds left here to wow the judges. Another sort of cross thread over the pod, lands on the side again. Then he's going to drift it quickly into that car stack right there. Into a big slap wheelie. Wow, that was a lot of rebound for such a short height to land from. Nicely done.
Able to get it into a double slap wheelie as well. Really using the jammers to his advantage. A big sky wheelie, kind of pogoes it upon landing into another nice sky wheelie. A good 1-2 combination along that section of the track.
Now down to the last 15 seconds. He's going to hit it pretty straight on the pod. Downsides it beautifully. Oh man, he sends the rear end flying. He's twisting it. Oh, and that puts him on the cage. He's on his lid. That's going to end the run right there with just a couple seconds left. Tristan Ortiz, Soldier Fortune.
Solid run. Tell you what, I think the best aspect of that freestyle, definitely the momentum, the flow, the transitions going from one movement to the next. Although I think he could have been just a little bit bigger. You saw him trying to go for things that, the rest of the field wouldn't think of, like those slap wheelies on the side of the hybrid. Didn't really fully commit to anything, though, and I feel like that might hurt his score just a little bit as the first guy out. We'll see what the number is. Oh.
Tristan Ortiz and Soldier Fortune is going to start out freestyle with a score of 24.5. That is going to be the score to beat for our next run coming out here shortly.
Very solid score to get things opened up here. Usually see drivers get into that mid-20, the mid-20 score right there to open out freestyle. Still a lot of opportunities here for all sorts of different combos, transfers, cross threads. We're going to see here what these drivers can do, and Canyon Pruitt and the Big Kahuna is coming up next.
Canyon Pruitt we're going to be seeing for the first time tonight. He's been dealing with a lot of truck issues tonight during qualifying and racing, so that costed him a lot of points. So He's really going to try to make it up here in freestyle.
Here, Canyon Pruitt, it seems like the biggest issue that he's had in freestyle, it's really been that backflip. It seems like a lot of times he tries to go for the consecutive, but he gets the second bounce, but then it under-rotates on him. Don't know if he's going to go for it again, but he starts off in the jammer, tries to get a slap wheelie going. There you go, all the way across the track, nice and vertical, sets it down on the hybrid.
You can roll right over that, turn it around near the backflip ramp, move on to the next hit. You get straight on the pod, get some nice air, sort of downsize the side a little bit, slice the jammer again. He's going to keep on going onto the other pod with some more air. Flat lands it with a big bounce as well.
Gonna feel that one tomorrow in the morning, spinning the truck around, going up and over that green line of cars right there, bouncing it into a bit of a bicycle. Combos it right there. There you go. He kind of tried to use a two-wheel skill maneuver to string those hits together, gets it into a slap wheelie as well.
He can get really close to that dumpster, but he doesn't end up hitting it. Now he's going to go over the jammer and combo it up a bit over the pod. And a pretty good run here. He's almost down to the second minute of this freestyle. Some more big air. Lands it on the side tires, and he keeps it on all fours. Nicely done there.
Back in the floor coverage, he's definitely hitting all these different angles on this hybrid. Oh man, kind of cases it right there. Tries to get the moonwalk going. Not the same sort of hang time blow for blow compared to Tristan Ortiz, though. And you can see he's trying to go for these different two-wheel skill moves, but again, he's not fully committing to any of them. Oh, is he going to go for it?
Consecutive flip.
Oh! He got it!
Lands it! Rides it up the ramp a little bit, but he lands it for the first time this season, I heard. Nicely done right there. That's got to feel really good for Canyon, finally getting that trick down pat.
Yeah, that was the first time he did it the whole season. He tried it so many times that he flipped over every single one of them. Oh man, he cases the truck again right there. Able to set it down. Few seconds to go on the clock.
Yeah, looks like he's got time for one more hit. What's he going to do? Sends it all the way from the corner. Cross threads the pod. Big air. Oh, lands it on the ramp. Cases it again. Turns it around. But he stays on all fours, and that's going to be it for Canyon Pruitt and Big Kahuna. Another little sky wheelie right there for you fans. Turns it around. And he's going to keep it going. Oh, man, look at that. He's just dumping that truck to the fans. They got to love that.
Absolutely. I tell you what, though, I mean, when we're looking at the entire 2 minutes, a very conservative run, I will say. And not, again, this blow for blow, not the same speed and momentum that we saw compared to Tristan. Although he did have that consecutive backflip. Pretty cool wow factor. We're going to see what the score is going to be here.
Canyon Pruitt and Big Kahuna gets a score of 23. That's not going to be enough for the lead. That's going to put him in second place for now.
And Canyon Pruitt, I'm sure that he could go home happy about being able to land that consecutive backflip. As again, he tried it so much this season, he was able to get it. I mean, no other event to get it here than in the finale.
Coming out next for freestyle is going to be Michael Alonso in Devastator. He comes shooting out the tunnel over the pod. Let's do a bit of a slap wheelie right there. Then he's going to turn it around, go for the other side. More nice air, bouncing it off the track.
And then the truck around here. Michael Alonso now working his way, taking a right-hand corner up and over the jammer. Oh man, you can see just how stiff that suspension setup is. The PSI on those tires, those shocks, I mean, they're just juiced up to the max. 30 seconds into the run already. Now he's increasing the hang time. Nice launch up and over that column. Oh,
that stiff setup.
Oh,
really
no.
Nice, and there he goes for a big tumble, and that's going to be it already for Michael Alonso.
Man, you hate to see it. Again, Michael Alonso, I want to reiterate, one of those drivers who was in contention for a main field spot. As, again, man, tough break. You hate to see it for a guy who's just come so close, yet he's so far. Score is coming in.
Michael Alonso is going to get a score of 9 for that freestyle in Devastator. That's going to put him in third place so far. Still, the score to beat is 24.5 from Tristan Ortiz in Soldier Fortune.
Where's the freestyle text underneath the logo? He's actually bringing this down. Wow.
All right, coming out next to try to take that lead in freestyle. It's going to be Matthew Hood in Raminator.
You hear Matthew Hood in the Raminator. I think he once got a top 3 in freestyle sometime this season. Probably one of the middle events here of the series. Let's see what he does here. Still looking for his first win on tour. And he's circling the track. Oh, okay. Circling the track here.
Tap the wall there a little bit. The officials don't seem to mind that too much. He's going to start the freestyle anyway. Decent air off the pod, lands it on the front, turns it around nice and quick. He's going to go for the other side. More big air. He's trying to really feel out the shocks here. And he's going to send it into a donut.
Yeah, first set of donuts here tonight.
A nice fast donut right there from Matthew Hood. Standing out from the field a little bit. He's going to keep it going. Lands on the pod into a big slap wheelie. Rides on the side tire a little bit. Nice move right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, the tires are always on the sides of the truck, Jackson. He's going to go up and over that hybrid right there to follow up. Spins it around. I'm sorry. He goes in for the jammer now. Let's see what he does up and over the sky wheelie. Jammer. There you go. Puts it. Fails the slap wheelie right there, but still looking for his next hit.
He's going to drift it around, hit the pod once again from the side a little bit. It's a little bit crossed up on the landing, but he's keeping it under control here. He's about halfway through the freestyle now. Gonna break it hard, try to wheelie over the ramp a little bit.
You can see here, I think that's the issue that a lot of drivers are having when they're going for these two-wheel skill maneuvers, or at least these two-wheel hits. They're not fully committing to it, or maybe they get it for a split second, but still they're not able to really ride it out, get it full, vertical and whatnot. Going back over to the same obstacle, he airs it out this time. There you go, nicely done. Puts it into another donut at the 30-second mark.
He's crab walking that one a little bit, getting it really nice and fast. He's going to turn it around again. Looks like he's turning to the backflip ramp now. Getting squared up here. And he's going to go for the corkscrew. Oh, wow. Pirouettes lands it hard on the rear.
Oh, he got it.
Keeps it on all 4 tires, and it looks like they're going to let him keep going for these last few seconds. Another side landing.
No.
Tries to,
man.
That's going to be a bad wreck right there for Matthew Hood in Raminator.
And he was in a really ambiguous spot. You don't know if you should just stand on the throttle and get the truck back on all 4s, or just get on the brakes, prevent the truck from rolling any further, but he didn't really react that quick in time. Scores are locked in for Matthew Hood in the Raminator.
And Matthew Hood in Raminator is going to finish freestyle with a score of 20. That's going to be good for 3rd place. Still in the lead is Tristan Ortiz and Soldier Fortune.
Tristan Ortiz, man, tell you what, he was first out here in freestyle, still holding up strong. We have word here. Irvin Marin says that Jeremy Castillo did not like that performance from Matthew Hood. We are sorry, Jeremy, as I think that the quality of the show hopefully will go up in your eyes. But we can't guarantee that. Coming up next here, Rogelio Hernandez. This guy's won freestyle before. Looking to go back into the winner's circle in this competition. He's out here in Mad Scientist.
Come right out between the pods, puts it in the corner. He's going to start with a nice wheelie over the car stack there. Lands it on the rear tires and rides it out over the pod. Nicely done from Rogelio. Nice technical start.
Yeah, absolutely. That's been sort of his signature start across his entire freestyle competition this season. Comes across, nicely done, moving into the center of the track with that big air launch. And goes for a bit of a cross thread right there. Unique angle into a slap wheelie.
Yeah, he flicks the truck up off the lip of the ramp. He's really showing off that technicality already. 30 seconds into the freestyle. Downsize that ramp right there. Again, nicely done.
More move-to-move combinations here from Rogelio Hernandez and the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. And again, you can see on the angles that he's hitting these ramps on, very unorthodox, yet he's still making them work here.
You get another cross thread over the jammer, combos it up over the pod. He's building some really nice momentum and flow into this run. He's got 60 seconds left here.
Another nice cross thread up and over the hybrid. Oh, no!
And he drifts it into the ramp.
Oh, he's good.
He gets the save. Nicely done, Rogelio.
Oh,
and he just carries on right away like it's nothing. Into another wheelie. Now he's going to turn it right for the backflip. No time wasted. Big rotation. Nice landing. Rogelio is starting off with a great freestyle so far.
Up and over that. Nice launch. Oh, man, a flat land right there. Right into the cars. He stuffs the front end right into that thing. He's just going to go right into the side of the jammer. He does not care. And that leads him straight into the hybrid.
He's going to drift it over that ramp again. He's really trying to get something big out of this truck, sliding it around like that. He's got time for maybe a couple more hits here. About 10 seconds left. Sends it over the pond into a downside.
Oh, man.
Up. Another nice combination right there for Rogelio. He's going to send it out there one more time. Across the pond. Oh man. Hard landing on the axle. And that's going to flip him right over, right in the nick of time. Rogelio Hernandez, Mad Scientist.
Scores are coming in here. Rogelio Hernandez, again, like you pointed out, Jackson, the momentum really solid across the freestyle. Maybe a little bit of hiccups, but again, he made it up with the cross-threading, the unique angles, the move-to-move combinations as well. See what the score is going to be here. Scores are in, and it is a 27 out of 40. Your new leader here in freestyle, Rogelio Hernandez and the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. Five competitors to go here in this freestyle competition. And let's see what happens here. Again, Rogelio Hernandez on top of the board with that 27. But of course, I still feel like there's definitely some opportunities here, some big, explosive technical spots here that some of these drivers haven't really attacked yet. And some spots that we've seen all across the season with this double hybrid setup. Let's see if these drivers are going to go for them. But if not, man, tell you what, Rogelio Hernandez looking to get his third sanctioned Sim Monsters win this season. But he's going to have to dodge this bullet. And Ethan Isaac and the Gravedigger representing 35 years of this machine. Let's see what he does here for freestyle.
Here comes Ethan Isaac looking to get this second half of the freestyle lineup started.
Oh, man.
Right for the backside of the pond with some nice air, some of the biggest we've seen so far. Turns it right around, and he's going to hit the diagonal ramp. Land the rear on the pond, and that sets him up beautifully for the next ramp. Great combo right there for Ethan Isaac.
Yeah, nice technical combination right there, going from move to move. Goes up and over that column of the hybrid as well. Tell you what, the way how we open out the freestyle, you don't see drivers sky it out on the backside of that hybrid because that takes you straight into the wall. Another big launch right there up and over that 8-pack. Ethan Isaac continuing the all-out air assault.
Yeah, he's already got some great momentum built up here. Looks like he knows exactly what he wants to do on this track, and he just goes out and does it.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Sort of vaults it over the cars there. That could have spelled trouble, but he kept it under control. Now he's going to get some more big air off the pod, lands it flat, and he's going to turn it right around towards the jammer. Brake check it a little bit, get a bit of a wheelie.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness! He gets sort of a flat spin over that pod. Another incredibly lucky move right there.
He got the flat spin. I mean, somehow the front housing of that machine is still in one piece. Oh my goodness! There you go.
On the side. He's keeping this truck under incredible control, given how hard he's driving it tonight.
Very solid run here from Ethan Isaac. Liking the big air assault. I would like to see him just mix it up a little bit, though. Goes in for the backflip right there. We haven't really seen the same sort of cross-threading or combinations compared to Rogelio Hernandez and the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. but we have seen a lot of hang time, and that will help him in the scores.
Another crossed up hit on the cars right there. Turns it around again. He's got maybe a couple more hits left in his freestyle. He's going to put it on the side tires on the pod. Rides it down. Oh, is he going to save it here? Yes, he is. Another really narrow save right there for Ethan Isaac. He is just on a tear over here. That's going to end the freestyle. Oh, into another save right there again. Ethan Isaac, Gravedigger.
Score is coming in for Ethan Isaac and the Gravedigger. Again, I don't know how that truck stayed in one piece when he went for that flat spin. I tell you what, props to his mechanic.
An absolutely wild freestyle from Ethan Isaac and Gravedigger, representing that name well. Scores in for Ethan Isaac. He gets 27 points. That is going to put him in a tie. And I believe that technically gives Rogelio the upper hand in terms of points, so he can be considered the leader still, Rogelio Hernandez.
Yep, tied with a 27 is Ethan Isaac and the Gravedigger. Again, a very strong all-out air assault. He came out with an approach that we hadn't seen before out of some of these guys. Definitely got himself into some pretty tacky situations, though. Not as much variety compared to some of the other drivers here. We got Trevor Michalesco coming out in storm damage, though. Let's see what he has here to take out that 27 put up by Rogelio.
All right, it looks like we're going to get another backflip to start freestyle from Trevor Michalesco. Huge rotation. He's going to turn around right now. Head right towards the pod with some big air.
I see, Don. Tell you what, Trevor Michalesco, his signature move in freestyle all season long is just going for these straight up and down big air hits, but brake checking it as soon as those rear tires leave the ramp. He maximizes hang time. There you go. Nice slap wheelie all across the floor right there. As he's just making it in here 30 seconds in.
He's going to send it off the backside of the pod again. Similar to Ethan Isaac, turns it around nice and tight. Then he's going to hit the double tire ramp. Some more nice air. Into another slap wheel. His rear steers a little bit.
Oh, man.
Pitch up. Oh, he's going to turn around on the side tires. Clip the backflip ramp, and he's going to go for the racing lane.
Spins it around. Oh, man, he kind of avoided the cars right there. Goes right in for the crossfit. There you go. First time we're seeing this tonight. Nice wheelie all the way across, and he continues it on one tire. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, beautifully done from Trevor Michalesco right there. He has about 50 seconds left now. Big sky wheelie over the pod. Lands it into another bit of a wheelie off the ground.
Going for the cars here. Launches it up and over. Whips the back end right into the hybrid. Oh, man, hold on to it. There you go. He's good.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to put up on the side again. Gets a little bit of a save right there. Just less than 30 seconds left in this run. Trevor Michalesco going to go for some more big air. Hard landing. Oh, man. He's really got his work cut out for him for keeping that truck upright, but he's doing it just fine.
Whoa.
Back into the backflip ramp. Oh, my goodness. Forward flip off the backflip ramp for Trevor Michalesco.
Well, I don't think he was supposed to do that, but he did it anyways. That's going to be time for Trevor Michalesco in the storm damage, and he dumps the truck over for the crowd. Read the driver's meeting next time, dude.
I mean, that was clearly just for the fans, at least. They're definitely on their feet after that move. That was really awesome. Scores in for Trevor Michalesco. He gets 24 points for that freestyle, and that is going to put him in 4th place for a freestyle competition. Still your leaders, Rogelio Hernandez and the Mad Scientist.
Rogelio Hernandez dodged a bullet, let's just say that, but we still have a couple more competitors. There's three more competitors here to go in freestyle. And let's see what happens here. Awaiting on our next competitor, and here he is, the points winner. Jax Cohen. This guy's just playing on house money. Let's see what he does here in the Just Delayed.
Here comes rolling onto the track now. I'm interested to see if winning that championship officially is going to affect how his run plays out here. He's going to start off the cars, combos it quickly over the pod, and he's going to turn around into the corner, and over the diagonal ramp, some nice air, combos it up. Nicely done there.
Spins the truck around. Jax Cohen, he's always known for his technical moves, but also his momentum. A guy that loves to go move to move, no wasted time, or no downtime in his freestyles whatsoever. Wheeling this big Jester-laden machine here, 30 seconds into the run.
He's going to hit it over the cut racing lane. Wheelies it over the cars a little bit. Nicely done right there from Jax Cohen. Now he's going to send it off the pod. Nice long distance hit right there. Turns it around again. Now goes for the opposite car stack. Cross threads a little bit. Over the pod again.
Spins the truck around here, looking to go for the angled face. Yep, there you go. Works into the center of the track. Nice. There you go. Huge sky wheelie right there. Bringing it back down on all fours as well. Nice 1-2 piece right there for Jax Cohen.
Yeah, looks to me like Jax is having some of the best momentum of the night and some of the biggest air right there.
He bounced over
right
that.
Over the cars. Oh my goodness. He has
In
the
a
shot
donut.
dialed in for freestyle. Nicely done from Jax Cohen.
Oh my goodness. He cross-threads the jammer to follow it up into a slap wheelie. There you go. Barely avoids that race lane. What a sequence of moves there from Jester.
Just under 30 seconds left now for Jax Cohen and Jester. Case it a little bit on that ramp.
Oh man, that was
combos
sweet.
it nicely over the other pod. Drifts it around. Making a point and shoot toward the pod again. More big air.
10 seconds to go here for Jax Cohen. What else can he pull out here? No backflip, just going to cross it up and over the column. Puts it into a bit of a slap wheelie. All the way down the track. That is time for Jax Cohen in Jester.
Gonna park it right on top of the pod for some pictures from the fans of their newly crowned series winner, Jax Cohen in Jester.
Scores are coming in here for Jax Cohen in Jester. Again, this guy, he's already won a series. I mean, there's not much for him to win, except the Sanctioned Sim Monsters title. And there you go, 30.5. This guy, Jax Cohen, does not know how to stop winning here. He takes the lead here in freestyle. Well, I mean, I'll talk about winning. He still has 2 competitors left to go. Let's see if he's going to dodge these bullets. But tell you what, man, what a showing he's had out here in the finale.
As our freestyle competition comes down to the wire, here comes our racing winner from earlier tonight, Lucas Hansen in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He's going to get the go, cut between the pods again. Looking to square up for his first hit.
See what he's going to start doing here. In the words of a great contemporary philosopher, Irvin Marin, he is aura farming. There he goes, does a donut to get the run started right into the hybrid. Nicely done.
He's going to steer it around. Send it right for the pod. Breaks it quite a bit. Lands it on the nose and gets a beautiful wheelie down the ramp just a little bit. Nicely done from Lucas Hansen.
Oh man, that was an aggressive whip over the cars. Combos it. That's the fastest I think we've seen a driver go through that sequence of obstacles. Nicely done right there. Good truck control despite the momentum. Oh does the transfer. First guy to do that.
Wow. Incredible transfer right there from Lucas Hansen down the lip of the pod. He's going to toss it again. Oh, try to get a wheelie above the triple logs. Couldn't quite ride it up all the way. But that's not going to stop him too much. He's going to turn around over the opposite car stack. Set it down into the pod again.
Constantly on the loud pedal, man. Tell you what, very aggressive approach, very explosive start. Oh man, he's nosing over. Oh! Got any downsides that. Wow!
Another incredible downside right there from Lucas Hansen. Goes for the backflip ramp. Lands it perfectly. and backs right out, back onto the track again. Huge air off the pod.
Man.
Downsides it again, right in the middle of the other pod.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen anyone else go for that same transfer. Oh my goodness, a huge launch up and over the jammer, right into the back of the race lane. Lucas Hansen, man, pulling out all the stops here in the finale with less than 30 seconds to go. Oh
my goodness. Oh no. Big tumble for Lucas Hansen. But he barely avoids that wall, and that's going to be it with quite a bit of time left on the clock. Lucas Hansen, Monster Dalmatian.
Around 20 seconds left on time. I think we would have possibly, like you said, Jackson, could have seen a new leader had he filled, but again, that time left, man. Certainly going to play dividends in the scores.
Score for Lucas Hansen and Monster Dalmatian is 27.5. And I believe that results in a three-way tie for second place. Still your leader, with one truck left to go, is Jax Cohen in Jester.
Yeah, well, that's actually going to, by a half of a point, that's going to get the lead or second place over Rogelio Hernandez and the guy he was tied up with. I totally forgot. But yes, that is a clear second place by half a point.
His name was Ethan Isaac. Ethan Isaac was the one tied.
Thank you, Rogelio Hernandez, driver of the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. One driver to go left in freestyle. Let's see what happens here.
Closing off this series in freestyle is going to be Zach Antizana in Metal Militia.
The winner of the past two freestyle competitions in a row on the series starts it off an unorthodox angle right there to attack that face. Goes right into the cars. A nice high-speed combo to get things started.
Cross thread the double tire ramp on the pod, the 8-pack ramp. Drifts it nice and wide into the other side. He's going to cross thread again. Lands right in the middle. Rolls it right over. Really keeping it clean, Zach Antizana.
Whips it right there. There you go.
Throws it beautifully over the jammer. Yeah, he's really going for a freestyle hat trick here.
Nicely done up and over that. I like the transfer he did right there, coast to coast, a smooth downside he got on the lip, and a nice move-to-move combination off the back of that hybrid into the jammer. Continuing the momentum, nice launch going up and over the column. Down to the, oh, look at that, he kind of scrubbed it over the cars. That was sick.
Yeah, it really was, and he turns it right around to the jammer, lands it flat again, slap wheelies it a bit over the pod. He's going to case it a little bit there, but that's not going to slow him down too much. About halfway through the freestyle now, hits the diagonal ramp, and throws it right over the single log.
Nicely done right there. Tell you what, nice air, nice momentum here, really good flow, and variation in terms of the approach. He's doing the angles and the combination spots, the transfers. Gonna go in for the backflip now here, and he lands it. There you go, continuing the run, 30 seconds to go.
He's gonna back it up a little bit there after the backflip. Gonna get some huge air off the pod. Oh, wow.
No, downside
the diagonal ramp. Beautifully done from Zach Antizana. I think that was the biggest air of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was super clean with the landing. He's able to get another transfer right there. Spins it around 10 seconds to go.
One or two hits left in this freestyle for Zach Antizana. More big air. Cases it hard on the lip. He's going to send it down the ramp sideways, keeps it under control. That's going to be time for Zach Antizana, Metal Militia.
Oh my God.
Oh man. One more big move right there for the fans. He's going to put it in some donuts. Great freestyle right there.
Score is in here.
In shortly for Zach Antizana and Metal Militia. The scores are in. Zach Antizana gets a score of 31.5. That moves him to first place. And he is going to be your freestyle winner for tonight. Zach Antizana, Metal Militia.
We make it official. Yes, there you go. No other competitors left. Zach Antizana, 3 events in a row, 3 freestyle wins to end off his season. 14 out of 14 possible points added to his name. But speaking about points, we still have an overall event champion to crown here. And let's see here. We tally up all the points. And look at this. 14 points in qualifying, 14 points in racing, 12 points in the freestyle competition with 40 out of 42 possible points. It is Lucas Hansen in Monster Mutt Dalmatian getting that overall event championship.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be Lucas Hansen's 3rd overall event championship in this series. So even though Jax Cohen's going home with that series championship, Lucas Hansen's making it known that he didn't go down without a fight.
Absolutely. And folks, we do have, once again, Jax Cohen. He was your series champion, locked it up before the freestyle competition. And we got a bit of a video package here to show all this guy's ups, all of his highlights all across the season, piloting 5 different machines here. And let's take a look at what he's done this season. Folks, that has been it here for Monster Jam Live Season 10. The regular season is officially over. We have concluded all 4 of our tours. Jax Cohen etches his name onto that results page, your 4th series winner here, and he locks up that spot into the World Finals, man. Tell you what, Jackson, what a season that we've had here, man. This was the last event before the World Finals. Any closing remarks? Any final thoughts here as we transition into Las Vegas in just a matter of weeks?
Well, all I can really say on that matter, Brandon, is that I'm going to be excited for World Finals 10. You know, I've been trying to win freestyle all season. I just couldn't quite get it for all 6 of those events, so I'm really gunning it for freestyle this year.
Tell you what, man, that has been it. Absolutely, I'll be gunning for a title as well. But that has been it here once again, folks. The last points-paying event in what could be the very last season of Monster Jam Live. We say could be because don't know if we could get a season 11. But that has been it here, folks. That has been it here, folks. I'm Brandon Adam. This has been Jackson Mazzaros along my side here, my right-hand man here in commentary. And we will see you guys over in Las Vegas, Nevada, August 3rd and 4th. Qualifying and showdown on August 3rd, and then racing and freestyle, all 32 trucks competing for those titles on August 4th. You don't want to miss out on it, folks. And that has been it here. This is Brandon Adams signing you off here. We'll see you in Las Vegas.